It looks like I'm live, but I don't know if I'm live. Hello YouTube, it is I, the mega famous DJ Winza, and it is the Wednesday Interactive once again, and I already have someone on the line. Go ahead, say hello. Or just leave me completely out in the cold.
Hey, now, chill out. I was getting my phone that I left sitting on the other side of the room, and I set my headset down for a minute.
Alright, so this is my friend Jason. I had him on last week. I've known him since I was 5 years old, so I know him longer than some of my viewers have, been breathing oxygen. So, yeah, this is many, 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 many years of friendship. Also, hello Scorpio X303 and Hector Defendi, who are in the chat. Hi, guys. Alright, so as
you thought he smelled bad on the outside.
Oh, God. Well, wait, you're supposed to pause before you say on the outside. And you're supposed to, like, pause, breathe a couple of times, and then say on the outside. Anyway, moving right along. Of course, I've got Hector with the first comment of the week from last week's Wednesday Interactive. And he simply said, "Firstest!" Then on Thursday, he also commented, "Homo, I sent you a text." Dude, don't use that kind of language. Ah, well, doesn't matter. I sent you a text, an important one. By the way, good luck with that needle. Yeah, I got basically stabbed in the neck. I don't know if it's still... Yeah, the mark's probably all gone by now. Last week I had a biopsy done on a lump that's on my thyroid. I don't know, maybe I have fucking thyroid cancer. I don't fucking know yet. I'm probably gonna find out in about a week. Moving right along. Hopefully you'll have time to stream today. No, I didn't have time to stream that day. I got home, I felt all kinds of funky, and then I had to go to work, and I felt crappy at work. And then I had to take the following day off. And then when I streamed the following day, I ended up having to just go and pass out afterward. But that's besides the point. Super Doom and Gloom, also known as Marcus, replied, "Hector Defendi will poop." Well, it was WLL, but you get the idea. And Hector's like, "Huh?" And then he replies, "Well, shit, I meant to say, that's all." Okay, so it was just, okay, so never mind. That's a conversation, I don't need to read that out loud.
It really sounded like you were saying that he needed to actually poop.
Everybody poops. Not everybody truly lives.
I know, but we don't need to, like, discuss it, do we?
Well, sometimes. Like, what if you have trouble pooping? Colon health is very important. Anyway, moving right along. Scorpio said, "The day I stumbled upon the wonderful world of Winza, I remember it well." He commented on the first Champions Online video that, I actually had him on my team. It's where I complimented his character Critical Hit, because I fucking love that character's costume. It's so fucking adorable! Anyway, it also inspired my own character, Several Punch Man, because I never made a purely offensive might build before, and I love the character, so there we go. Also, Hector has the answer to last week's question of the week. "I don't want to find out there's a 1957 Chevy stuck in one of my molars." The question was, by the way, for those that are curious, last week it was, if you go to the dentist, what is the one thing that you really don't want to hear about? And that was his. Marcus posted, "Well, shit, I missed the stream on yesterday's stream." And Hector, no, that's actually from last week's stream. Whoops. And Hector said, "Bad coffee whore." Fantastic. He also commented on my Neverwinter stream this week. I was here for most of it. And also, I believe this is from last week's. I was one of those who texted you and asked if you were streaming. Just saying. You know, it's funny that you say just saying, because you commented on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Saying. Yeah. That's right. Saying. Anyway. On Final Fantasy, the After Year, or Final Fantasy IV, the After Years, Hector also commented, I knew who you were talking about. Remember, I called you and told you the things he said. And I'm like, yep. Yeah, I meant it was something that was talked about in that video. If you're curious, go watch that one. It's the one from this Friday. It was posted, or no, not Friday. It was posted on the 16th, which was Sunday. Whoops. Anyway, moving right along. Okay.
One other thing real quick. For those of you that are big Final Fantasy fans, if you have a PlayStation and you are not playing the Zodiac Age remaster, it is amazing.
Oh, I'm waiting for it to come out on PC because I have an easier time streaming on PC. Although I have been fighting with myself whether or not I wanted to buy it on PlayStation 4 as well. Because I love the original game. And having it so that you're actually limited to classes would actually help me decide better on what I wanted each character to do. So,
it's really well made, and the international job system is really good.
Yes, yes, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. And I think the only thing that people complain about that one with is the battle system itself, because they're like, oh, it's all auto battle. Well, you know, so is most MMOs if you don't fucking use your clicky powers. You just auto fight, and that's it. And that's every MMO ever. And if you can handle that shit...
I actually really like the Gambit system. I found it to be interesting, interactive.
Yes.
You know, it's you set up your gambits just right, and it takes care of the boring parts of fighting. And in the boss battles, you still have to issue manual commands. So,
yeah, boss battles, you'll still have to do the manual commands. Plus, the gambits are still like a backup for just in case. Like you just have it if character's health reaches this amount, cast Cure, and that actually helps a lot in boss battles. Significantly.
See, I'm a potion whore, so it's always use potion.
Okay. Well, either way, whatever your strategy is, this part, health low, use something that restores health. Boom, done. Good gambit. Anyway, moving right along. These are the last three comments, all by Hector. Jesus Christ, Hector, you are a madman. Although he does comment on every video I make, which I appreciate so much. By the way, what the fuck is wrong with the rest of you guys? Come on. The fuck? Moving right along. Before anyone bitches that I wasn't here, hey, I have been getting shit for sleep over the past week. Dude, you really, really need to start taking better care of yourself. We want you alive, goddammit. Anyway, I needed it, and I actually got 7 hours today. Awesome. Anywho, at least y'all had fun, Brian and Marcus. What's with the hovering, plane, space fighter thing at the beginning? I'm trying to remember. I think that was the jet outside of... the jet in Millennium City that takes you to Canada or the desert or any of the other major zones in the game. I think that's what you're talking about. Dude, seriously, just go fucking play the game. You'll find out more about it than just asking a question about something vague. He also commented, blarg, on yesterday's video as well as the, by the way, love the NRA ad before this starts. Fun fact, I don't get to choose the ads that are played. That's completely set up by Google, so any searches you do affect that. And you probably also notice there's a likely spam. I don't click those while I'm doing my comment reading. I don't even really acknowledge those, but it's usually someone who posted a link, and it's just like a generic thing that they post to like multiple people's channel, so it gets put as likely spam, because that's what it fucking is. And I'm not even going to see what their name is, because they're not worth the time. Anyway, so I do have to do a question of the week for this week, and that is, what is, and this goes for those who aren't lactose intolerant, although those who are lactose intolerant probably also have a favorite. What is your favorite cheese? Just post that in the comments below, because I'm actually eating a port wine derby, and it is fucking delicious. And it's, you know, because it's purple.
I'm gonna go with my favorite cheese is constant fireballs with Ryu.
Oh god. But Ken does it too. So does Akuma. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Pop this open. Boop. What the hell? What the hell?
Before we actually go into matchmaking, I wanted to cover real quick. So you got a basic idea of what the game looks like and what you kind of do in the game. Mm-hmm. The 4 stats that are important, you know, you got your fight, which is how many dice you roll when you get into a battle. You have your wits, which is how many cards you draw and how many cards you can have in your hand. So when you draw new cards, it's equal to your wits. Then you have your body, which is how much health you have. And you have your spirit, which is how much magic you have. And how much, you know, magic points you generate at the end of every turn. And also there are certain characters that use their spirit to fight.
All right.
So with that being the case, the victory conditions of the game, going over that once again just real quick, is you can kill the king and survive. And that's, you win the game if you do that. You can kill the king and survive and have higher rot than the king. When you do that, that's called a rot victory. You